Hello, everyone. ER practitioners and everyone involved in federal discipline are human. Mistakes happen. Sometimes it's a misstatement in the proposal. Sometimes it's an error in the Douglas factor worksheet. The important thing is knowing the difference between a fatal flaw, a mistake that requires us to stop and start over, and a fixable one that can be cured. In practice, we have several ways to cure errors, but different types of errors require different remedies. Today, we're focusing on when a PO misapplies Douglas factor. Specifically, when a PO labels an employee's long, successful career as an aggravating factor. And we discover this at decision stage. Let's be unequivocal. This is a fundamental error. Case law is clear. Length of service is a key mitigating factor. A long career suggests misconduct is an exception, not a pattern. The PO who uses it to argue the employee should know better misapplies the factor's intent. Now, the absolute gold standard is to prevent this error in the first place. This means educating our POs during the drafting stage, before the proposal is ever submitted. Prevention is the most efficient and effective path. But when that fails and the flawed proposal lands on the DO's desk, let's talk about the practical cure. First, a key point. The cure for this error does not have to be extreme. You do not necessarily need to rescind the entire proposal or issue a formal cure letter. The most straightforward and defensible remedy often lies with the DO. Remember, the DO has a duty to exercise independent judgment. They are not bound by the PO's recommendations or their legal missteps. The DO's DFA worksheet is the primary tool to correct the record in real time. A critical variable is the employee's reply. Does it change our guidance if the employee spots the error? Scenario 1. The employee's reply points out the PO's error. This is the cleanest situation for the DO. The DO can and should agree, stating in their decision, "I have considered the employee's reply and agree that factor number 4 is mitigating." This demonstrates the process is responsive and working as intended. Scenario 2. The employee's reply is silent. The DO might think, the employee didn't object, so maybe I can let this slide. Nope. The MSPB expects the DO to exercise independent judgment regardless of the employee's arguments. Ignoring a clear legal error because the employee didn't spot it creates a massive vulnerability. Either way, the DO's obligation to correct the error remains the same. The only difference is that in Scenario 1, the path to the correction is clearly lit. In both scenarios, our core action is the same. The DO must use their DFA to correct the record with clear and reasoned language. Here is our recommended solid language for the DO's worksheet for factor number 4. I have considered Douglas factor number 4, the employee's past work record, including length of service. I disagree with the proposing official's characterization of this factor as aggravating. I find the employee's years of service to be a mitigating factor and have accorded meaningful weight to this factor in my penalty determination. This language is effective because it is explicit, reasoned, and documents the DO's independent judgment. So, to recap your practical playbook, prevention is gold. Educate POs during the drafting phase to avoid the error entirely. The obligation is constant. The DO must correct the error in their DFA, whether the employee points it out or not. Correct with clarity. Use explicit, reasoned language in the DO's DFA to document the correction and demonstrate independent judgment. What say you? Let us know in the comments.
This concludes this module. Thank you for joining Federal ER Pro. As always, please remember that we are not giving legal advice. We are sharing knowledge and a love of the craft of casework. Please like, subscribe, and share.